And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to my first episode of ARK Survival Evolved. Because I want to ride a dinosaur while shooting a machine gun. Yeah. So, character creation time. This is probably my most difficult thing I've done. So let's take a look at this, shall we? Let's make ourselves a little taller. And a little taller. And let's go with, let's see, fairly standard build. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Whatever. Create new survivor. We are now in ARK. So we've landed, and I need to turn down my graphics settings a little bit because the game appears to be forgetting that I'm trying to record simultaneously. So let's take care of that now. Okay. That's better. Let's kick these all down to high. How about that? Oh, that's much better. Holy cow. Okay, that's a big thing. How are you doing there, buddy? All right, so the first thing we're going to do, that guy's a spitter, and I don't want anything to do with him. I mean, I literally want nothing to do with him. Let's grab some stone. And then let's do the typical survival thing. Don't kill me. And punch a tree. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, it hurts to punch a tree. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So then we hit V to go to our craftables. I need more thatch. Hey, buddy. How are you? How about that? Stone pick. Let's craft it up. Of course, the screen shake is like, oh gosh. Primitive stone pick. All right, inventory items. Stone pick. Yay, now we can gather stuff without killing ourselves. Oops. So, in terms of settings, this is in PvE. Well, because it's in single player, to be honest with you. Oh, there we go. And we are just going to gather some junk here. And I also have my leveling turned up a little bit because I need to turn up my leveling, basically. I have experience gain turned up in terms of speed. And that's really just because I need to, you know, progress for you guys and not drive everyone crazy. All right, so let's get some more stones. Now, when you have this weapon out, you can actually press Q to put away whatever you're trying to carry, just to get your hand out so you can gather stuff. Okay, so let's get back into our inventory. Let's see what we can do for leveling. I don't know what fortitude actually does, but let's do melee damage up a little bit. Okay, engram points. I have 8, so I'm going to want to get a stone hatchet. A campfire. And I'm actually going to get myself oh, I can't yet. Okay. All right, well, that's good enough for right now. So we can then get ourselves a stone hatchet. That's not what I wanted. Craftable stone hatchet. I need flint. Okay, so we get flint by taking our pick. Aha. Let's grab some more of these stones. And I can whack this thing a bunch to get some flint. And that should let me make the stone hatchet. I'm also going to want to make a campfire. Now, I could be picking up stones off the ground, but now that I have the hatchet, what I can do is I can hit this rock again. But with the stone hatchet, I'm going to get more stone than I get flint, theoretically. All right, and we have bits of tree flying everywhere, but that's neither here nor there. It also lets me get wood easier, so that's always nice. Okay, so let's find another rock. This looks like a good rock. And we're just going to get enough stone to get ourselves our first campfire. Alright? Because the nice thing about the campfire... Oh, I got metal. The nice thing about the campfire is that it lets you cook stuff, right? And also, at night, it can get pretty cold around here. So we're going to actually want to get that going pretty quickly. So in ARK, you have to worry about your temperature of the area around you. No, yeah, okay. Stop moving to regain stamina. Okay. You have to worry about the temperature of the environment around you, all right? And that can be important. Now, we're on the seacoast right now, so it's not that big of a deal. But as time goes on, we're going to need to worry about that quite a bit. Let's pull that out. And what do I need to repair you? Okay, so let's click that, and then click that to repair it. So, also, you may notice that basically everything I'm doing, I'm getting XP for. Yeah, essentially, in this game, everything you do, I think simply surviving gives you XP. There we go, okay. Now, we also probably going to want to get some food. So let's just hit E a couple times, and we'll get some stuff from these bushes, all right? We get fiber and different types of berries. Now, thankfully, you don't have to sit around remembering what types of berries are poisonous and which ones aren't. But just remember, don't eat the narco berries. So that's one thing you have to watch out for. You don't want to be, running around and eating the narco berries. They're used for dinosaur taming later on. You also really want to have this fiber around too, and a fair amount of wood and thatch. All right. So you get wood, of course, by using your axe, and you get thatch by using your pick on these trees. See, we're getting bunches of thatch. And we're going to want to have a fair amount of thatch going forward with this. All right, so that's pretty important for us to have, is some thatch. Let's get that going. So I haven't actually played much of this. I've had some single-player playtime off in my own little, my own single-player world off on my laptop, actually. So that's where I've gotten hit this. Yeah, I know. Fine, I know. Just give me this berry. There we go. Another level up. All right, so let's look at engram points. Oh, right. Okay, close. I have to do this first. Let's do a bit more melee damage. All right, I have 10. So let's get ourselves the thatch foundation, the thatch wall, and let's get ourselves the spear. Okay. Craftables, let's make ourselves as many spears as we can. So spears are kind of a pain in the neck sometimes because they have a habit of breaking on you. Come on, move. Oh, fine. I apparently have to take this back to my inventory and then find it in my inventory and pull it back down. Oh, there we go. And let's pull the spears down there. Okay. Now, we also want to make some of these thatch foundations. We need 15 more fiber. Okay. Now, fiber we get by harvesting these things, in addition to a bunch of berries. So that'll be nice. All right. So we get fiber, we get berries, all of which will be incredibly useful for us as we go forward. 8 fiber. Let's get a bunch more of this stuff. We're going to need a ton. Now, the nice thing about thatch buildings is they're pretty cheap. They're pretty easy to repair. You won't let me... There we go. They're pretty easy to repair, and they're the first thing you get. On the other hand, they are not really that effective for dealing with things like, angry dinosaurs coming to try and kill you. Right? Right, that makes sense. All right, so let's get this started at least a little bit. Okay, so let's go into our inventory. Craftables. Let's make ourselves a thatch foundation. And let's make 2 of them for right now, and then we'll make 2 walls as well. So as you can see, again, we get experience points for just about everything we do. Let's give our thatch foundation. And you can move while this is going on. It kind of gives you a bit of a, not really an error, but it says, hey, you're trying to craft while we're doing this, so, you know, we're going to slow you down a little bit. But that's fine. That's fine. Let's find a nice place. This actually doesn't look too bad right here. This looks like a decent spot as any, I think. So let's take our foundations first. We're going to put that down right here. All right. So that's 1 foundation. And then you can either free place this or it'll snap lock on, kind of like a big Lego set. All right. So then what you do is you go into inventory. And you pull your walls down too. And you just put your walls on. And you can see that they snap lock on quite nicely. So we'll go like that. And we're going to need some more foundation layers too, as I look at it. Let's see what we need to do. You can hit V just to go skip straight to craftables. So I'm going to need another 3. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need a bunch more of this stuff. Fiber is one of those things early game that you need a ton of fiber to do anything really decent with. And one thing I've learned is that kind of rushing your way through the tech tree, just trying to like rush straight up to one specific thing, really isn't that useful. What you really want to be doing is this sort of stuff where you're kind of spreading out where you're gathering, or rather spreading out your... That's a good way to put this. You kind of want to spread your tech advancement out as you go forward. You don't want to all be gathering, you know, trying to tech up to one specific thing. As useful as it seems to be. The other thing you don't want to do is you don't want to get too close from your house, or at least you want to have a good sense of internal direction before you start doing that. Because if I open my map, right? That's my map. See? Me. That's it. That's all I get. All right. And we don't have a spawn point, so it would be very easy for us to die and get lost somewhere. And to not be able to find our way home. And of course, this is a single-player world, so of course, I don't have people to play with. Craftables. Okay. Thatch wall. So I have fiber. Okay. Wood is fine. I don't want thatch wall. I want thatch foundation. That's fine. I need more wood and I need more thatch. Okay. That's pretty much what I expected to see. So let's come running over to here. Hey, turtle. Turtle. Turtles. Lots of turtles. Those turtles are passives. They're not going to get angry. They're not going to attack you. If you attack them, you know, they'll be irritated at you, but whatever. And you can tame them, and they're actually pretty decent for meandering along waterways. So keep that in mind. Taming dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are your vehicles, you know? I mean, you can tame a T-Rex. You can tame a Brontosaurus. You can tame just about anything. And the thing to keep in mind when you're taming, yeah, we could tame that guy. In fact, at high enough level, we can tame him and put a saddle on him and ride him. And the devs are saying, too, that we can not just do that, but we could put a saddle on him, ride him, and in the future, we could actually... not just ride him places, but we could actually build on him as well. So I want you to imagine that guy with, you know, a fortress on his back with, you know, a couple turrets or fighting positions or, you know, things to do like that. That would be awesome. Let's buff our melee damage again. Okay, I want to get thatch door frame definitely. And a thatch door, that would be nice. And let's get ourselves a hide sleeping bag. Because that seems like a decent idea to me. That's pretty much the best we can do right now. And let's make sure we don't lose our house here. Okay, so I have that down. Craftables, please. I need thatch foundation. And we are going to want to get one more foundation. I want to make it a at least a 3x2 structure, I think. There we go. So you can see 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. Okay, so we'll need one more. That's fine. So then what we want to do is we want to take out this thing. We'll put that down there. And then we'll take another look at what we can craft. I want one more thatch foundation. Oh, just a little bit more fiber. That's good. Okay, we can do that. Oh, and we're getting pretty low on water, too. Okay, hold on. So let's go dashing off again. I may actually hunt one of these guys for food now that I'm thinking about it. Because we're going to need food and some other stuff. So when you go underwater, you automatically redo your health and whatever. So that's pretty decent. You automatically up your health. Your hydration, your water factor. Okay. Now, a marberry. Let's eat these. And that's going to start my food going back up. All right? So pretty simple. Pretty simple. Are we heading towards nighttime already? I can't tell. Okay, so craftables. We should be able to make ourselves another thatch foundation. There we go. And now we just need thatch walls. All right, so craftables, thatch walls. We need more fiber. Fiber, honestly, is one of those things that you'll end up gathering a ton of all of the time. You know, you'll just constantly be gathering fiber. It's really quite interesting. So what we end up... And I don't think there's any way to really get it other than just getting at these plants over here. Now, the cool thing is you can actually use your tamed dinosaurs to help you gather this stuff. All right? So it's not a bad deal. And of course, you can use your dinosaurs to carry stuff and, whatever, and attack things. And, who wants to go hunting with a pack of raptors that you've tamed? I know, right? That sounds awesome. It's like Jurassic Park, except, you get to do all this stuff. Okay, so we have enough fiber. We need more wood. We need more thatch. Okay, that's pretty much the name of the game today, isn't it? Let's also... Yeah, we can repair this. Now, if you notice, those berries really didn't give me a lot of food. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, so it's heading towards nighttime already. And see that little thing in my lower left? That means I'm starting to get cold. All right, so I'm going to have to watch out for that because I don't want to freeze to death or something. I don't think I really will. I think it's more going to just be a, you feel a little cold and irritated and whatever. There we go. All right, so how many thatch walls can we make now? Craftables, thatch wall. 4. It's not bad. So we're going to spend our first night here with a half-completed house, but that's fine as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so that's in place. So let's just place down our campfire. And what we're going to do is we're going to take... Oh, we don't really have any wood. Uh-oh. Quick, find a tree and chop it down. I don't want to hit you while I'm mining, because I don't want you to go running off and lose you. So let's just, as the last thing we do in this episode, let's get some wood. And let's get the fire going over there. That's a beacon. That tells me that there's a supply drop somewhere over there. which we should eventually check out, but now is not the eventually time to check that out. So let's get into here. Shadows are nice. Access the inventory in the campfire. So shift drag to split it in half. We're going to put some wood in and light ourselves the fire. Now, I don't know why it's not lighting the thatch around it on fire, but it isn't, and I'm thankful for that for right now, all right? I don't know why, but it just doesn't, and I'll be thankful, okay? Now, I think I can also... Can I make torches? Craftables. Torch, yes, I need some flint. Okay, so let's grab ourselves some flint. From this rock right here. And then let's make ourselves a torch. Now, the torches do get used up, by the way. That's something to remember. Torches do get used up, so we'll have to watch out for that. But it does give me a light source, all right? And that lets me actually do some work here at night while I'm just wandering around. So I can collect, you know, some fiber. I could do some scavenging. You know, I could do all that sort of stuff. But anyways, that's about it for now, guys. This has been the first episode of ARK, our first night. We have a half a house. We have a fire going. Yay, we have a fire going. And yeah, so I'm going to just do a little, maybe do a little bit of poking around. Maybe not. I may stay close to the house. We'll see. Ooh, I got a seed. But yeah, I'm just going to do some poking around pretty close to the house. Maybe. I don't know. I may bring you guys back in. We'll see. But anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kassarian. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a like, comment, subscription. I think ARK's a pretty cool game. I think it's going to join my standard lineup of games. And yeah, because I want to ride a dinosaur while shooting an assault rifle. Also, if there are any other YouTubers watching this, if you guys know of any servers where you guys record, I don't really want to do public server because, let's just say bad experiences with other games and recording on public servers. So if you guys want to, if you guys know of a private server that you think I should be recording on, I will absolutely check it out if you send me a link or a private message on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Mr. Kassarian. And as always, guys, well, I guess we're not mining that much. I got to come up with an ending tagline. Hey, I guess good hunting works as well as any, right? Anyways, guys, see you in the next episode. Until then, good hunting.